With Father's Day around the corner, a lot of us are thinking about the dads in our lives, what they taught us, what they built, and what they want their family to remember. Today, I want to talk about a different kind of Father's Day gift, legacy planning. Not just who gets what, but how you protect the people you love, reduce confusion, and make sure your hard work turns into a blessing, not a burden. In the next few minutes, I'll cover what legacy planning really means, the 5 biggest areas families miss, and a simple Father's Day checklist you can use to get started without getting overwhelmed. I'm a wealth manager and certified financial planner professional, but this video is for educational purposes only. It's not legal or tax advice. Estate and legacy planning decisions should be made with your attorney and tax professional and ideally coordinated with your financial plan. Father's Day is the perfect time to talk about legacy. Most people don't avoid legacy planning because they don't care. They avoid it because it feels emotional, complicated, or I'll do it later. But Father's Day creates a natural opening. You're already reflecting on family, values, and what matters most. And here's the truth. If your plan is unclear or missing, your family may end up dealing with decisions in a crisis, potential court involvement, delays, unnecessary costs, and sometimes conflict. A good plan is a quiet act of leadership. Legacy planning is more than a will. When most people hear estate planning, they think documents. Documents are important, but legacy planning is the bigger picture: people, purpose, and practicality. Legacy planning verbalizes your legal wishes. This is done through wills and/or trust-based planning with an attorney. You can define beneficiaries and account alignment, retirement accounts, life insurance, bank and brokerage accounts. You can create a plan for incapacity using durable power of attorney and healthcare directives so someone can act if you can't. You need to consider and adjust how assets are owned. Titling and ownership structure can deeply affect what happens at death and may help avoid probate. And finally, you can clarify things through family communication, making sure the right people know where things are and what you want. Let's walk through 5 areas I see families miss, especially hardworking parents who've done an incredible job saving and building, but haven't had the time to connect all the dots. Here are the 5 legacy planning gaps I see most often. Number 1, things are outdated or missing, like your core documents. A will, and in many cases a trust, can be the foundation. But what I see more often is the documents exist, they're just old. Major life events like marriage, divorce, new kids or grandkids, a move to a new state, a business sale, even a major change in net worth should trigger a review. Number 2 are beneficiary designations that don't match the plan, and this one is huge. Many accounts like 401ks, IRAs, and life insurance transfer by beneficiary form. In many cases, those beneficiary designations can control even if your will says something different. I've seen it. So if your beneficiaries haven't been reviewed in years, your plan might not be your plan. Number 3 is no plan for minor kids, or the plan stops at name a guardian. If you have minor children, naming a guardian is critical. But there's a second question: who manages the money and how? You may want instructions or a trust structure so assets are used for the kid's benefit and distributed on a timeline that makes sense, rather than everything going to an 18-year-old all at once. Number 4 is incapacity planning that is missing, the while I'm here problem. Legacy planning isn't only about death, it's also about what happens if you're alive but can't manage your affairs. A durable financial power of attorney and healthcare directives help the people you trust step in. Without them, families can face a slow, expensive, and stressful process to get authority to act. The where is everything problem. Even with perfect legal documents, families can struggle if they don't know where accounts are, how bills get paid, what policies exist, or who to call. I've seen loving families spend months just trying to locate logins, statements, and insurance information right when they have the least emotional bandwidth. One of the best gifts you can give is a simple, organized roadmap. Now, if you're thinking, Bud, that sounds like a lot. I get it. So let me make this practical. Here is a Father's Day legacy planning checklist you can knock out in steps, maybe over 1 or 2 weekends. The first is to confirm your key documents are in place and current. Ask, do I have a will? Do I have a trust if appropriate? Have I reviewed them in the last 3 to 5 years or after a major life change? Number 2, review beneficiaries on retirement accounts and life insurance. Make sure the names, percentages, and contingent beneficiaries match your intentions. This is one of the most common silent mistakes. Number 3, check your incapacity plan. Do you have a durable financial power of attorney, a healthcare power of attorney, and a HIPAA authorization so loved ones can speak with doctors if needed? Number 4, clarify guardianship and money management for minor children. If you have kids at home, confirm guardians and consider how funds would be managed and distributed over time. Number 5, create a one-page in case of emergency summary. List accounts, policies, advisors, and key contacts. Include where originals are stored, how bills are paid, and how to access important information. Number 6, decide what you want your money to do. Legacy is values in action, supporting a spouse, helping kids launch, grandkids' education, giving to church or charity, or a family tradition you want to continue. Number 7, have one calm family conversation. You don't have to share every dollar amount. The goal is clarity. Here's where things are. Here's who to call. And here are the big picture wishes. Quick tip for that family conversation. Try a line like, I'm not expecting anything to happen. I just want to make things easier if something ever does. Here's where the important documents are, and here's who to call. That one sentence lowers the temperature and keeps the conversation focused on care, not fear. At Milligan Wealth Management, my role is to help you coordinate the moving parts, your investments, insurance, retirement accounts, and beneficiary designations, so they line up with your goals and with the estate documents your attorney prepares. We also stress test the plan with real-life questions like, what if one spouse lives 20 years longer? What if a child has special needs? What if you want to treat kids fairly but not exactly equally? What if you want to give to charity in a tax-smart way? If you'd like help getting organized and making sure your plan is actually working the way you think it's working, I'd love to connect. You can reach out to schedule a legacy planning review, and we'll walk through a clear step-by-step process. Father's Day is about honoring what our dads have given us. And for many families, the best way to honor that is to make sure the legacy is protected, clear, and intentional. Start small. Update one beneficiary. Locate one document. Write one page of instruction. Momentum beats perfection. If this video helped, please hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who'd appreciate a gentle nudge to get their plan in order. I'm Bud Milligan, your financial bud. Happy Father's Day, and I'll see you in the next one.